Hello, everyone. I'm Angie, and this is
Harold Jones, John L. Scott, and today Angie's got a little adventure for us.
well.
And let me start it off with, this is real estate, and every day is an adventure because it's always different. There's always different situations. There's always different emotions, and
Some of them got you scratching your head.
there's the motivation is different. So let's hear what you have.
Well, out of curiosity, Mr. Jones, as a broker, what would you do if you found out that your seller A, did not tell his or her spouse, seller B, that they were selling the home?
I think I would have to have a very serious conversation about the choice and what road they are going down and what results they might end up facing eventually.
So, what kind of thing do you think could go wrong with that situation? As we've
You
been,
mean besides everything?
yeah, as we've been made aware of.
Yes. I mean, pretty much the wheels can fall off of this wagon at any time. Things can blow up in your face at any time. And how long do you actually think you're going to be able to get away with this?
You know, and it could be, I mean, I'm sure there's other factors, like maybe that spouse B is not actually owner of the house. Maybe it was after the fact. Maybe it belonged to seller A before seller B even became an issue. So seller B probably has no say in it. Except that they're married, and what's gonna happen if the house sells? Seller B is like, what do you mean I have to pack up? You know? Yeah, we came across this. You know, making showings, I'm sure showings are kind of complicated.
Showings on this particular property have been very interesting because there's specific rules that we have to go by when showing a property. And some of those rules are being broken, and it kind of puts everybody in a tough spot.
Yeah, I mean, you can't hold, you know, other agents that are showing your property to hold up this facade, I guess, this charade of it not happening. So what do you recommend to maybe this said agent? What do you recommend they tell their seller?
What do you mean recommend to what agent?
The listing agent.
The listing agent?
What do you recommend to him or her?
He needs to find out a little bit more of the story and what's really going on. And you brought up a very good point. Seller B might not be involved at all in the ownership of the property. That's still going to be a wonderful surprise
Oh, hey, honey.
when we have to move out in 30 days.
Yeah. Like, let me take you out to dinner. I got something to tell you.
So this puts it is a very difficult situation as far as the seller goes, because you're trying to do a lot of things in the background, and if the property is sold, if there's an offer on the property, I mean, then you have inspections,
Yeah.
appraisals. I mean, how long do you...
I'm just chuckling because, I'm sorry, I was in the seller's shoes, and me just trying to sell my house, even if, let's say my husband was not on there, without his knowledge, it's like, how do you go about that? How do you say, hey, oh, what, we got, you know, because I was there, you get random showing requests at different times, so how do you plan, like, okay, you know, how do you not be there? How do you, you know, agents leave business cards, and then if it sells, you got to do all the paperwork, all the, you know, there's no, how can you market something? 'Cause what if my husband comes across it on social media?
What are you doing, Angie, that your husband doesn't know about?
But that's what I'm saying is I was in those shoes. Like, it's very hard to try to do that. So where the seller A thought that was going to be a good idea.
Well, the latest one was that the property was being shown, and and the buyer's agent, and I do the same thing. I show up early to a property to make sure it's all ready to go, lights are on. There's certain things that I take care of before my client shows up. The buyer's agent showed up a half an hour early, and surprise, which made it a little sticky on seller A.
Yeah, because seller B was still there.
Yes, seller B was still there.
All
So
right.
the moral of the story is,
Sellers, just make sure seller A and B know, okay? I mean, it's just an it's
it
gonna
doesn't,
blow up.
it doesn't make much sense, truthfully.
Yeah.
And all the agents involved and everything are really on thin ice with it. And the thing is, you don't want to be the one that it blows up on.
Yeah.
So here we are with fun and games in real estate.
All right, if you have any questions about real estate or in this particular topic, call Mr. Jones. I will leave his contact information as always. Till next time, see ya.
Bye.